For generations, the fundamental purpose of education in America was simple, clear, and focused. Teach children how to read, write, do basic mathematics, and think critically so they could grow into independent, capable adults. But if you take a close look at what's happened to our school systems over the last few decades, it's painfully obvious that the priorities have completely flipped. We have watched a tragic shift in our public schools where the academic needs of children have been systematically pushed aside to make room for political activism, union power plays, and radical ideological agendas. Look at the literacy crisis staring us right in the face. Millions of American children are walking out of elementary and middle schools unable to read at basic grade level. Why? I'll tell you why. Because for years, educational bureaucracies and teachers' unions abandoned proven, time-tested reading methods like traditional phonics in favor of trendy, unproven theories like whole language and balanced literacy. Despite overwhelming scientific evidence proving that systematic phonics instruction is the gold standard for teaching children how to decode words and master reading, union-backed special interest groups fought tooth and nail to keep sound instruction out of the classroom. They chose bureaucratic consensus and ideological fashion over the basic literacy of our children. This wasn't an isolated mistake. It is part of a broader pattern where teacher union leadership acts as a massive political apparatus rather than an advocate for educational excellence. During the lockdowns, private schools, pod learning groups, and schools across the globe safely reopened, union bosses used their political muscle to keep public school doors locked for months on end. They held children's education and social development hostage, demanding billions in federal bailouts and political concessions before agreeing to go back to work. The resulting learning loss, mental health strain, and developmental setbacks inflicted on an entire generation of students are catastrophic. And the unions have faced zero accountability for it. While academic scores in reading, math, and history continue to plummet to historic lows, union leadership and administrative bureaucracies remain laser-focused on pushing social agendas, partisan activism, and divisive political narratives into elementary and high school curricula. Parents who dare to speak up at local board meetings, demanding to know why their kids can't read at grade level or why political agendas are replacing basic academics, are mocked, ignored, or branded as agitators by the very institutions funded by their tax dollars. The battle for the future of our country is being fought right now in the classroom. When teachers' unions prioritize political influence, administrative bloat, and ideological agendas over basic phonics, math, and literacy, they are failing the next generation. It's time to end the union monopoly on education, empower parents through universal school choice, and put real phonics and classical academics back at the center of learning, and restore public education to its rightful purpose, serving the kids, not the bureaucracy. Check us out at titdusa.com. Stand firm on the truth, fight for your children's future, and refuse to let them compromise our kids. I'll see you next time.